Hello there. Yesterday's little exploration went a bit wrong. If you missed it, uh, wasn't a great video in the end because, I got eaten by a dragon, and so did PVH simultaneously as we were exploring in different directions. Because Ice and Fire, I'd set Ice and Fire to not have things like dragons until you were like 8,000 squares, 8,000 blocks away from world spawn. But it turns out, much like Alex's mobs had, the config files had Minecraft had decided, the server that is, had decided that those config files were incorrectly done and basically backed them up and then replaced it with the default. And the default's a ridiculous 800 squares. And as you saw, we getting insta killed. And we both got. I mean, PVH had apparently got some hits on her fire dragon, but she was a bit better equipped than me. Anyway, that has now been rectified. Amongst other things, I also turned out that the reason we didn't have any copper or iron is I'd added a mod that was an expansion to immersive engineering called immersive geology, and I clearly hadn't read it properly because, or well, what it says is that it replaces the vanilla ways of placing vanilla ores with its own method. Now, naturally, I don't remember what my thought processes were. Either I didn't notice this at all, or I assumed that its own process for placing iron and gold and copper would involve actually placing some iron, gold, and copper, which does not appear to be the case. We never found any, anyway. So, what I did after our session yesterday, that terrible, terrible session, first of all, with my admin powers, I went and killed both the dragons, so we could get our stuff back, because there's no way you're getting your stuff back from a dragon at this level. And I obviously fixed the config files, and then I deleted all the region files for the areas outside of where we've been building. So we've been building only over by world spawn. So by deleting all the other region files, they've come back almost identical, except hopefully with no dragons, and with iron and copper. And indeed, I have found some. I found a bunch of iron when I was up sorting out the fire dragon. So I actually have bronze now, which I'll show you all about bronze later. But bronze is about as good as iron for most things. But obviously you can't do as much stuff with bronze. But you can make armor and weapons, and that's a major part of your iron needs. But anyway, yeah, we're just coming up now, I think, on where I got it. It was around here somewhere. But yeah, the dragon layers have been replaced by other things. When you do something like that, deleting your region files, they will usually come back more or less identically. Little differences. Plants might be in different places. If you've changed structures might be in different places. The one thing that if you add or remove a biome or change a biome's weight, that is where things go horribly wrong, and I didn't do that. So as long as you don't mess with biome weights, you're generally okay. It's quite a nice neck of the woods, but it's not what I'm looking for right now. Well, that's not a bad. That's a relatively promising place for somebody to build a colony. So anyway, that was all sorted in the end. I've removed the pack download from the previous episode, or from episode 2, I think it was, and I will put another one up at some point. That's slightly more functional. I did say that it wasn't a work of genius. I'm also not very familiar with 120.1. If we were back in 1.12.1, I'd know exactly what I'm doing. Probably. Okay, so we've got flower forest to the left. No, not as much mountain as I'd like. Now I think we're coming up on some maple forest. Whoops. I try to avoid those flowers because otherwise I'd... Oh! Sorry! Is that... Yeah, that's maple forest. Over... Oh, hello. No, I don't think I want to fight you. Right now. Well, you've got a lot of nice gold armour. Let me just swim over here, and then... Was that going through? No, I think that was the end of the right line anyway for that river. I'm going to assume it was. It looked like it was dwindling away to not navigable territory. Oops, sorry. Those flowers are so odd. Just waiting there to be knocked over. I might have a little nap, actually. This looks safe. It's the nice lady Rumia from what's it called? You guys, I said it's only supposed to be an expansion for Twilight. Farmer's Delight. But at least that's what I thought it was. But it turns out it added a whole bunch of creatures, and these little Rumia spots every so often. A little more common than they should be, I think, but I can probably... It's not a big enough deal for me to worry about too much. Blessed Fedora. OMG. Yes, we'll have that. And what have we got here? I'll leave the other lot for the next time I come through. I don't want to be filling myself up. I will just sort the container though, so it's a little tidier. Weird meat. Not sure about that. In fact, I'll put the cooked weird meat back because I don't think I want to try that right now. But yeah, I know. I might just grab that cutting board actually and that knife. Guess nobody's gonna come out here and because cutting boards are quite useful. They're easy to make, to be honest. But stealing is also good. I'm going to use my sleeping bag. Now, the great thing about a sleeping bag is that it lets you sleep without changing your bind location. And it's really easy to pick up again. So I tend to carry one around with me. They're very easy to make. Do I have any wool on me? It's just a row of wool. White wool works or 2 red and a white, whatever. You'll get coloured ones. Now where did I leave my boat? I've lost my boat. Boats and sleeping bags are things I leave scattered around the world to a horrendous extent. I have actually totally lost my boat. There it is. But yeah, it's a harmless little thing to have appearing. I don't know who lives over there, but I shall leave them in peace for now. Okay, that's actually a decent size. I mean, it's not as big as I want, but it's at least we're talking a certain sizable mound of earth for me to dig into if I wanted to. Oh wait, I'm going back the way I've come. Let me just get my bearings. Oh yeah, because I went all the way up that creek over there. All right, then let's go this way. I'm not doing a very good job of ending up back where I started, though. I was hoping to circumnavigate the landmass, which seems quite large. Whoops. I'm not very good at driving. There we are. Lots of these. As I said, these guys are from Ice and Fire, but they're very friendly. They do tend to overspawn a bit, even though I turned their weight down to very, very low. But I assume because they count as water creatures, and there's a lot less competition in that regard. Oh dear! All the little zombies are burning up over there. I expect there's a spawner in there. Or maybe they all just... Maybe that was just really unfortunate for them. But yeah, you can tame them and ride them around, and they're good. They're good aquatic mounts. But Ice and Fire has a fair amount of stuff that doesn't instantly murder you. But yeah, it's one of those mods that isn't exactly newbie friendly. And as I said, making the dragons start at 800 squares away from spawn is just sadistic. And you can tell them I said that. Right, this is well, a bit, it's not very big is the thing, but that's good. It's seen very, very little ice or desert or anything so far. It's another maple forest, I assume, up on the up to my right there. It's very pretty. I don't know if they're vanilla or from autumnity. Autumnity definitely adds at least one sort of autumny biome. Let me just check. Is that a maple forest? Yes. Oh, what was that? Pumpkin fields over there. This is a nice spot, actually, because you can easily do a mine colony with a bridge over a river and have bits on both sides. I imagine I'm just coming round to where I came in. Yeah, this isn't a bad little area. Beautiful dragonfly. Whoops. Distracted by the dragonfly. Crashing my boat. Probably flower forest. Oh, does this... Okay, well, I guess I'll go back the way I came then. Sparkly goodness. Hopefully just a nice little relaxing explore today with no great excitement, just seeing what the world has to offer. There's nothing like entering an area you haven't been before and just seeing what's there. Yeah, I like this river. It would not be a ridiculous area to build at all. getting home. The further I go, the longer the journey home. But well, assuming I go home the right way and not in a bag. Ah, no, that's. Oh no, I'd already seen that. I think. Yeah. Oops. Ah, is that swamp? Or is that jungle? Oh, I think it's swamp. Oh dear, I'm making terrible. Ah! Sorry, breaking all the plants. Okay, that's the first swamp I've located. Oh yes, hello there. I think the otter got fried. I'm sorry to say. He certainly wasn't in the boat when I got back. I'm a little sad about that. Ugh, more garlic. I was about to pick that up and thought, garlic. No, leave me alone, garlic. There was already too much of you. Ah, another town. Wow. That's some fancy stuff. It really is. Wow. It's very grand. I'm resisting the urge to stop and explore every single thing I see. Oh dear. I don't think this is good. I don't think I'm going to be able to. I don't know what that is. I'm not sure I like the look of it. Is my inventory filling up with? Am I just leaving a trail of these things behind me? No, it's probably going into my forestry bag. I don't know. Gonna have big fun on the bayou. If I can get past the lily pads. Right. I wonder. I am gonna get out here and have a little look. Because I think this is a different town to the one we were just at. It might be. It is. Oh yes, I've definitely got to show you this then. This is a ribbit's village. There's a ribbit. Little frog people with their own little villages in swamps. Hello there. And they're quite friendly. As long as you're nice to them. And I'm going to be nice to them. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Now I'm bound in the village. Oh, that's worse places to be. I mean, I can hear them. I'm not sure if there's actually a lot of them living here. I think they function mostly like. Oh, here we go. Is there a village bell or something? Oh, he's got a hat. I think he's a ribbit witch. But, well, I guess this is their town hall, maybe? Who knows? Who knows how ribbits work? I certainly don't. I could grab some mushrooms if I wanted, but I'm not. Actually, I will. I'll just throw them in my bundle. Which, not sure I showed you. If I showed you a bundle, bundle will store up to 64 items in various. So if you could, I could put 2 stacks of 32 in there, or it's good for little bits and pieces. But it'll only hold things that stack. And I've picked a couple of them up as loot bundles. Very, very useful if you're in early days and having storage issues. Now, where did I leave my boat? Anyway, that's lovely. I don't know whether you can breed them like you can with regular villagers. I don't know what that is, but I'm going to grab it, seeing as it clearly hadn't survived being spawned in. So it was just floating loose. I love this. This is lovely. I really like frogs, mind you. Your mileage may vary, but yeah. I hope you can. I haven't read up on them much yet. Other than I just saw that it makes friendly little frog villages. So I don't know what I can actually do with them. Well, I'm hoping there's some options. Oh, there we are. There's my boat. That mod's called Ribbits, anyway. And there's a little add-on, Ribbit Guards. I didn't see any guards, but theoretically, it should give them some guards as well, which I thought they probably deserved. Oh, I am making such a mess around here, but it's the only way I can get anywhere. And you can't get past the big lily pads because they're just too mighty. Oh, hello. I think that's actually some snow there. Now, is that just snow because it's high up, or is there actually a snowy biome going on? Let me see, because I can mouse over things here. Windswept Hills region. Windswept Hills. What have we got over here? That's more Windswept Hills. Okay. I don't know if that's vanilla or because they've added a bunch of biomes in vanilla since I in recent versions, and I'm not entirely sure what's what. But yeah, that's got some potential over there. I like a nice high mountain. And is this the first Archwood Forest I've had a good look at? Archwood Forest is, I think, from Ars Nouveau, and it's basically just composed of these 4 different types of magical Archwood tree. Blazing and cascading, and 2 others. And it's got like nice grass colour as well. Oh, somebody's been dying. Yoink. Well, trying to yoink. Waste not, want not, eh? Let me just... There we are. Bit of a pack rat. Its colours, apart from the trees, the colour of the grass is very reminiscent of Farmcraft's Magical Forest biome, which is like one of my favourite biomes ever. And it has its own lights as well. So it's quite a nice. They're a bit fiddly to chop down, but it's a very nice region to set up in. Are you bookworms? Oh, a big pile of bookworms. each colour does a different sort of enchantment. Oh, lots of archwood. I could, if I had the bits, create something called a biome compass, which allows you to select a biome and then find the nearest example of it. But you need redstone for that, of which I have none. Something looks vaguely interesting over there. That's frosted caves. Let's have a look at that. Ice and fire adds one biome, which is I think glacier, and that's actually very nice. It's it's basically a plateau of permafrost and ice. Okay, what is? Let's just go have a little look at this over here. Oh, okay. I guess that's a cave biome, which are quite new to me. Cave biomes have not been around too long, but I assume that's a cave biome that's just happened to have made its way to the surface. I've got a couple of mods. Alex's Caves and Quark, I think, adds a few extra cave biomes. I should probably go and check out that. I'll keep on going this way. Why not? I don't know how super interesting watching me sail around is, but it is what it is. Oh yes, I can see the chat. It's on the it's on my other screen because otherwise I get distracted. Unfortunately, I have at least 2 people trying to sell me stuff. It's a very sad fact on Twitch that most of the people who actually ever turn up in my streams are merely scammers or otherwise trying to sell me services rather than being remotely interested in what I'm doing. It's a bit of a shame, but that's fine because I'm just using Twitch to make the video, and then I post it on YouTube where people who actually want to watch the videos live. But yes, needless to say, I will never buy goods and services from people who turn up when I'm streaming, because I'm playing a game. I do not need such nonsense. I probably could make the chat follower only. That might not be a bad idea. But to be honest, they usually follow you as well. So I'm not sure it would help. That skeleton appeared to have horns. But yeah, I'm not very good at looking. If I have the chat coming up on this screen, then I will just lose my train of thought constantly, and that wouldn't do anyone any good. Now, what's that little? Oh, it's a villager, all on his own, up there. I just wondered what the little green thing on. Oh, Prim 4, the really cool, has just spawned. We're going to ignore him. I am very eager to find somewhere to live. I'm not going to stream this forever, to be honest, because it probably will drive people to dullness. But I will try and find somewhere to live today. Oh, hello. That's pretty cool. Also, I need to be careful. I don't get 8,000 squares away from world spawn, because then we'll have another dragon situation probably, which I'd like to avoid. Lots of archwood around. Oh, I see. I haven't seen a mountain yet. I haven't seen any desert. I mean, that's a speech. That's a speech on my left. That's a really big tree. Not going in there just yet. Wow, it's pretty though. Now, some of the I've found in recent Minecraft, in the old days, biomes were just thrown down sort of randomly, but these days they tend to sort of have sort of hotter areas and temperate areas, and I guess this is a wetter area because we've got more swamp here. Oh, cheese it! I'm being murdered. I can still hear it. I'm not going to stop until I can't hear it in the back of my behind me anymore. I don't know what a sunken night is, but it sounded fancy. Oh, ow! Oh, ah! Okay, open water. Just keep sailing. Oh, how fast is this thing? Has he just stolen my boat? He has stolen my boat. He's some sort of boss, and he's stolen my boat. Well, hang on, did I just see a guardian? What's a guardian doing here? Yeah, well, enjoy the boat. I don't want it anymore. Well, I'm going to get myself another boat. And so, people around here are so rude. Boat thieves. Fortunately, I came prepared. I don't know. He may have even been in his own boats because he was clearly able to keep up with me. But yeah. That was a narrow squeak, to be honest. I could very easily have died. I'm glad I took the path of getting out of the water. Maybe he did just get stuck in the boat, and that's fine. He'll probably be there when I come back, if he's a boss that doesn't despawn. I should get back in the water, really. It's safer. Oh, I just ate a roasted lamprey, which gives me night vision. I forgot it gave me night vision. I wondered why everything had suddenly got so bright. Well, at any rate, the lack of being murdered by dragons suggests that my fix worked. It's a lot easier when you can fly, finding a place to build. My problem is I'm incredibly picky. Because I want a nice mountain to dig into, but I also want a nice flat bit to build a colony on. Ideally, I'd like water. Seeing a lot of things I should probably not mess with. Oh, I have. Yeah. Can I zoom out any further? No. I think maybe I should try to head back somewhat. Let's try and head north from here. Oops. And hope that links back up to where I was. Is that another village? Or is it just a little house? Well, there's plenty going on in this world. Probably, if I really want to find decent mountains, I'm going to have to head into the interior rather than sailing around the edges. But that's a little scarier. Not seen any Misa either. I'm sure it's all out there. I probably should make a biome compass. Not quite sure what's going on there, but. Oh, okay. Oh, well, I'm glad I didn't sail down that great big hole. That would have been a swift end. I mean, however I die, I can obviously get back to my corpse, or to my grave, but I'd rather not have to. Oh, how big is this mountain? That's actually looking promising. I may park here and have a look at that hill. With all due care and attention. Oh, I think yeah, this is a hill I saw from the other side. No, is it? Is it? No, I don't think it is. Getting a little lost. I am using a mod called Farsight or something like that, which basically stores a low def version of the world, so that it allows you to see much further of only places that you've actually already visited. But so that's why we can see so far into the distance. Oh, it's hollow, which isn't actually what I'd want. Let's just look at the other. Have a look off the other side. Oh, we've got some. I'm going to go and chop one of those because that's a vanilla cherry blossom tree, which I haven't encountered yet. Except maybe I'll find one that's not quite so wiggly. Have you got any little ones? There we go. You look a little more. And I just need to make some space. What am I doing? Oh, that was silk I picked up earlier. Okay. Oh, that's easily enough saplings, and I will just plant another tree. You're not a town, are you? You're just some guy living on his own called Gerald. Oh. Right, well, this is nice to know about. You do get these sort of. This isn't a useful place to have a portal, but it is a useful place for me to come and steal all the bits if I need to. Oh my goodness. Okay, what hair do I actually need? I can't carry it all. Drink me token? I don't even know what some of this stuff is. A spell. Chip Jewel of Draconic Legacy. To be honest, the thing I'm definitely going to take the golden carrots. Ah, there's actual obsidian. So yes, we'll have that. Oh, well, I guess I'm full. I should have converted that. Yeah, it's okay. I don't need those pink petals. Let's convert these nuggets. Nuggets are just a smaller. Oh, the other thing I scatter around the wilderness is, of course, crafting tables. Nuggets are just bits of ingot. I could go and bother him, but I'm not gonna. Well, yeah, if I need netherrack, I mean, I'm gonna head to the nether as soon as I can, anyway. Really. Yes. source of obsidian if I need it. But not that I'm not capable of making my own. Okay, let's head back to the boat. Sometimes you can find them rather less battered. Sometimes you even find them fully formed. Which is, I mean, they're never in a convenient place. They never work. Well, now, where did I leave my boat? Over there, is it? Yes, up there. Okay, let's not lose the boat again. All sorts of magical flowers around. Oh yeah, there's a better look there of that hole I almost drove my boat into. How are we doing for time? 46 minutes. I think I will probably end the stream here, but I am going to keep on looking. And I will eventually find what I'm after, I'm sure. Let's get back in my boat. Wow, I'll end it in a minute. I keep seeing things I should probably. I'd quite like to go loot, but I don't have any space. I need so many more backpacks. I assume that's more beach. Definitely need a biome compass. They are a wonderful thing. Let me just see if I can remember what they're called. Compass. Here we are. Nature's compass. The most important thing, you need an actual compass. Other than that, they're really easy to make. And I do not have a compass. I have a couple of clocks that I've found. You can fish compasses up. I might fish for a while and grab and get a compass that way. Actually, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go and fish up I'm going to fish until I get a compass or some redstone to make a compass. And then I guess I'll go around the other way. And then I shall make the nature's compass, and we can stream me heading to where the biomes actually are. That seems like a reasonable thing to do. So I shall see you later. Thanks for watching, Strawberry Moon. And hopefully this world does in fact have deserts and mountains. So take care.